Peace and blessings. Namaste. To all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today. And I know I promised you that I would get you some dragon answers out there. And I was supposed to have done it yesterday, but I had such a huge workload yesterday. And it was imperative because it was some people's livelihood that was at stake. So I apologize that I'm working a lot of long hours at this moment. It is a necessary journey. It is necessary for what we're here to accomplish. So, as promised, I did print out while I was at work some of your answers. Okay, some of your answers. Okay, some of them I'm going to put the disclaimer out. I'm not going to read all of them. Okay. And some of them I was not able to print out. I don't know if you were filling out the application, the questionnaire from your phone or some type of app on your phone. But when you sent it to me and I tried to forward it to the printer, it wasn't showing up as an actual attachment. It said the word attachment, but there was no actual attachment. So I'll reach out to you individually, okay, for those who I was having an issue printing out your stuff, okay? And ask you to send it at your earliest convenience. I do have the capabilities of looking at it on my phone, but I would like to have it up, okay? So, number one, let's get started. And we're going to deal with a little bit of a studious Sophie today because some of your writing is very, very little. And then I got to wear my specs. Understand? All right, let's go. Okay, so... your brothers and sisters, fellow dragon clans, okay? Let's see what we all have to say. All right. Now, I've highlighted some of my favorite answers so far, okay? Not saying that anyone's was any better than anyone else's, but I highlighted and printed out some of the favorite answers for me that further let me know, that you're thinking a little bit different. A little bit different from the crowd. Okay, so let's go there. All right, first, here's a king. All right, this king answers, my idea of God and the nature of God is, and his answer, God is everything and everything is God. Okay, now this is a king that is expressing this, but what he is talking about is creative energy. Okay, he has recognized that life source or source of life resides in everything because everything originates from it. Okay, so therefore we all have to be connected from that source energy at one point or another. Okay, good job, king. Okay, here's another one that I really liked. My idea, this is a queen, by the way, this is a queen here. My idea of God and the nature of God is the essence that lives in everything that is vibrating. Ooh, think about that, okay? This queen understands the law of vibration, all right? And she's understanding how nature fills in that gap, okay? Not only with vibration, but also energy, also frequency, also spirit, also everything around us. But she understands that there is no solids here and we are all operating on different frequencies that is causing us to vibrate differently, okay? And that's where she understands where God is. Now, here's what I like also about this energy here, this goddess. She says, the question was, I have always found that I had a unique ability to, her answer, bring knowledge and enlightenment to challenge those things that are unjust and fight for what is right. I have the ability to bring people together, have the ability to bring structure, have the ability to speak to animals, talk to trees, insects, birds. I can speak telepathically, and I bring genuine love and healing. So number one, we're talking about a goddess that's dealing with love and healing, but she says she's a fighter. So we have a warrior goddess here. Good job. I love the way that you think. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is another brother, different part of the world. I am highly interested in learning and teaching about dimensional shifts and rifts. Okay, number one. All right. I have always found that I had a unique ability to transform and transmute energy, not to mention read energy. Okay, so now we're talking about a high level empath. We're also talking about a high level clairsentient. being here that understands how to transmute energy. So this is a mind person. Like I said, okay, our universe is mental, okay, from within, from without as well. Now, here's one of my favorite answers. My thoughts on the nature of evil are: the duality of consequences are fueled by thought/intentions. Knowing the wrong and right incorporates the teachings of choice and decision making. Okay? Pay attention to your brothers and sisters. You're not insane. It's okay to think differently. You're amongst like-minded individuals. And I told you we're in a season that we are bringing together our soul tribe. And these are highly enlightened beings, okay? Just like you. But these are ones that decided to come out with it, okay? Just like I'm coming out with it. Yeah, I am. Now focus. Okay, hold on now. I could go into the superheroes. The superheroes are pretty interesting too. Okay. My thoughts concerning religion are: teachings that have been perverted and are now being redistributed, fueled by ego and profits. Do you understand, brother? You do. You see what's happening. I get you. I'm supporting you 100%. But here's the funny one. Humanity needs the most help with everything. In this life cycle, the vast majority of population are doing the inverse of what was instructed to them. Okay. So now, this being, this king, is understanding and relating back to ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge, ancient teaching, and seeing how it has been perverted through aeons and eons to be presented as something negative. But the truth and the reality is, it never was. Okay? It never was. But you know how things change. Remember that rumor game we used to play when we were a kid? Somebody would whisper something in your ear, and then you had to keep whispering it to the person over to the right. And by the time you get to the last person in the circle, the whole narrative has changed. Pay attention. Okay? Here's another goddess. All right? My thoughts in the nature of evil are: we have good and evil within. Heaven and hell are within us. We create it and experience it based on what we believe in our level of consciousness. This is a learned sister right here. She understands mental alchemy, okay? She understands that we are creating our heavens. We are creating our hells because we're constantly creating our realities, okay? Those of us who are manifesting positive realities are in partnership with the divine doing that. We are co-creating, okay? Others of us who are manifesting hells and all types of debauchery, you're partnering with your surroundings, okay? I'm not even going to say the devil, okay? Come on. We're beyond that there. But you're partnering with your surroundings. You're identifying with your surroundings, okay? And this is what you are manifesting in your life, okay? So if one sees the world as being beautiful, loving, a place to grow, a place to create, a place to transform, then that's your heaven. That's what you're going to experience on this realm. However, if you see it as a place that is total chaos, that's what you help co-create too. And if you did not help co-create it, you are attached and identifying with others who are, okay? And therefore, you have lessened your own frequency. You know what they say, misery loves company, right? I say misery needs to go on a solo journey. Misery can go bite that thing. Okay, let's keep going. All right, another goddess here. My thoughts concerning religion is: everyone chooses to believe in something. Religion is just one of many tools. How right you are, sister. Is religion itself evil? No. Not in its purest form. Not in its original form. Okay? Religion was simply designed to help humanity identify with how they should be treating their neighbors and how they should be relating to their creator. That's all. Now, over eons and centuries, has it become perverted? Has things changed? Absolutely, okay? So we no longer really need religion, but that don't mean that we have to get rid of the principles, the core foundation that it taught, because this is what keeps us growing. Okay? We understand the golden rule. And in religion, the golden rule has been presented in many different ways. Okay? You just got to learn how to see it. Thank you, Goddess. I love your mind. Okay? Okay, who is this? All right. This one says, oh, it printed out awkward. Okay, I gotta find the back portion of this one. I'm sorry, it printed out awkward. Okay, so I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to come back to that one, and we're going to go here to another god, another brother, another king. Okay. Oh, I messed all of these up. I messed these up, guys. They're not in order. I have always found that I had a unique ability to transmute energy, space, pull energy in, send energy out, heal others with energy, and include myself, sore muscles, and sickness. So here we have a person who have learned how to identify and master chi. Once you have the ability to learn it and master it, you also have the ability to teach it. So stop saying that you're a student here, okay? If you can do these things, help heal, help push others, teach them how to do this, okay? And I know exactly who you are. And I told you I'm going to be riding you pretty hard because you have a unique purpose, a very unique gift, okay? I don't want you to ignore that. I'm not having it. I'm not going to allow it. Okay, here we go. My thoughts in the nature of evil are sometimes good people can do evil. Evil people can do good. It's about having a higher level of understanding to know that we are all capable of anything given the situation. But to consciously choose to do evil as a higher being is someone who needs to be stopped. People who are unconsciously doing evil have a better chance to understand that they are no longer victims and that hurt people hurt people. How true that is, King. Hurt people they do hurt people. There are people that consciously decide to do evil. You spoke on something I like to teach a whole lot of, okay? And that's the premise that sometimes people can do the right thing for the wrong reasons, and sometimes we can do the wrong thing for the right reasons. And the reason why this happened is to teach us about intentions. Okay, everything is about intentions. When we do the right thing for the wrong reasons, where is the intention really? Okay, and when you do the wrong thing but for the right reasons, where again is the intention? And this way we learn how to balance our dualities here on this realm. Okay, you're always going to know that there's going to be an opposite of anything that you think, anything that you say, anything that you read, anything that you experience. There's always going to be an opposite, and it is done for a reason, all right? And these are some of the things that we're going to get into on the new platform, okay? We're going to break down a lot of these principles, but that was beautifully put, King. I appreciate that. Okay, humanity needs the most help with remembering that they are divine beings who are here to evolve this part of their soul through the lessons that life throws. Okay, this king understands the principles of being here. Okay, he's not going into the woe is me's. He's not going into the, oh my God, you know, we're all trapped here. We're all this, we're all that. No, he understands that this school is about journey and evolution of the soul. The same way that all of our ancient ancestors, okay, have taught. That's why they were able to ascend. I want you to think about it. If we weren't designed to go anywhere, if we were supposed to be trapped here all this time, then why would we have ascension? Why would we have ascended masters? Why do we have different levels of consciousness coming back here to teach us? They should not have been able to leave, right? If they're trapped, right? So we're understanding that we're processing this whole journey as a soul lesson. Good, bad, evil, all of that. Up, down, sad, poor, rich, all of that. Okay? It's all about developing the soul, how you process information, how you co-create your reality. Good job, brother. Okay, I got that one. I love that one. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Okay, I got the front one to this one, but not the back. The back one, the back one, back one. Okay, my thoughts concerning religion is, religion to me is a template of belief systems that came over different periods of time that all ultimately want to teach us the exact same thing. Booyah! Okay? In its purest form. Alright? See, dragons, you're not thinking by yourself. You're not strange, okay? You're not out there. You just heard a couple of people talking about their different unique abilities, okay? Could you imagine when they come forward, how many people are going to mock them, shame them, tell them that they're delusional, okay? Until they see them actually standing in their power. And we weren't meant to evolve here, then what are we doing here, okay? And we're still supposed to operate the way our ancestors, the ancient ancestors did. What are we doing here? We're here to create things that are new. We're here to bring about a higher level of understanding. All right? We're here to get you unlocked out of your mental prisons so that you can learn how to think for yourself, which is very, very important. Okay? And also understanding all of this is a journey. It's a life lesson. Some have to be repeated. Some get to move on to higher heights. All right? All right. Here we got another one. We got another one. Sometimes these are printing out so weird, I can't find the actual questions on this. Okay, my idea of God and the nature of God is, I am source energy. We all are. Only love matters. God is love. Okay, so we got somebody that is processing that the all-encompassed source energy is just pure love. Well, if you're going to process it in that way, then you have to know that there's no such thing as evil, right? Okay, so what would evil be? All right, what would be the disagreeable nature? Are we going to blame it on another being, or are we going to say that it is us? Or are we going to say it just simply is? All right? Case in point, God is the creator of all. All right? So, for those of you who love animals, like I do, okay? You like cats, you like dogs, you like whatever. You know, I love birds. Those are like my favorite. But for those of you who like animals like that, you might have a big backyard. You might open up the door and let your little doggies run free. And as you're sitting there and admiring your little doggy with all of your heart and love, all of a sudden a bird of prey snatches it by its neck, drags it up in the tree, and starts eating it. You will be devastated. Okay? You will think that is the most evilest thing of the world because you are watching your heart being torn apart in the top of the tree. But to the bird of prey, they got babies to feed. So what is good and what is evil? It's in the perspective. And if we're dealing with a universe that is designed to balance this thing out, okay, you're going to have both natures here. The beauty of it all is once you have ascended to a certain level of consciousness, you're no longer affected by it. You don't see it in that manner anymore. You see it as simply as it is. Okay? Let's keep going. Oh, I am highly interested in teaching about astral traveling, becoming one with the animal kingdom. This is another brother that has that unique ability that God has had. Okay, this king, as a male, still can do that. Still can connect with telepathically with animals and their surroundings. And I know I've been talking to him on the phone, and he's been telling me how, you know, in his dream state, he's being introduced to all these different type of species. Okay, and who just sits around and dreams like that? There's something that he's supposed to know and do with that. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit later and get specifics about what that is, okay? But I just wanted to read your answers. And then you have another one. Okay. Here go my other brother. Sorry. My thoughts and the nature of good, of evil are, everything serves a purpose. Nothing is wasted. So once again, this brother, this king, he understands the manner of all. He understands the manner of duality. He's understanding that everything is needed. The purposes is needed. Now, let me ask you this, okay? For those of y'all with good hearts, with light hearts, that are living by the golden rule, that understand the principle of unconditional love, that is walking out here, that is saying, I'm harming none, okay? I don't want to harm anybody. And you're walking and doing that without trying to harm anyone. But say while you're walking in that pure vein, you have a whole bunch of enemies or a lot of people that's trying to harm you, trying to hurt you, okay? And you are calling for justice. You're in your meditation, you're in your prayer, and you're saying, oh my God, I need this to be balanced out. Who's going to balance it, people? Who's going to balance it, dragons? And once the situation is balanced, how are you going to look at it? Are you going to say that's evil? If someone is attacking you, your finances, okay, your love life, your health, I mean, whatever it is that they're attacking, and now you are crying for justice because you are innocent and it bounces back to that person, you know, times 10, who is enacting that justice? And is it considered evil? Okay? No, it's not. It's simply a karmic principle of what we throw out and what we bring back to ourselves, okay? Somebody has to do justice, all right? And depending on how you view it, to that person that justice is being enacted on, oh my God, they're in evil. But to you, you don't even know what's happening. It's peace. It's light. What's going on with my hair? It keeps flying all over the place. It's love, okay? So he understands that everything serves a purpose. It's the perpetual balance of the universe. All right? Same thing with the hungry wolf and the sheep. Okay? Get to a level in your consciousness that you are not affected by these things. And you simply see them as is. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of the experience. And ultimately, anything that was done that's supposed to be evil was really only designed to push you to the light. Did that go over your head? Let me try that again. The more horrific and evil things that you experience, okay, is really designed to push you to the opposite polarity. I mean, you can live in that if you want to, but I don't think any of us want to live in that. Okay, so we're going to keep that moving. Okay. I'm missing one. I am missing something. All right. I'm missing one that I thought was very, 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 very important. Let me try these again. I told you. One of my favorites. Oh yeah, I like this one too. My thoughts in the nature of evil are, I don't think about evil. Evil don't even have a chance to be in my presence. This is another enlightened being, another dragon energy, okay? They're not sitting around focusing on what's going on around them. They're saying it doesn't even exist because they're vibrating so high that they're processing it as, this is just life and everything works for my good, okay? So where are they seeing evil? Let's look at it this way. If your thoughts are positive and your speech is positive and your actions is positive, where's the room for any negativity? You got it. You got it, brother. Okay. I'm going to keep on going. I like this one too. When I'm around others, I often feel everything and nothing. Everything and no thing. Where have we heard that before? That's how we describe the Ein Sof energy, okay? The creative source is everything and no thing. This brother, this God, is tapped into that realm. My thoughts concerning religion is, religion to me is a template of belief systems that came over different periods of time that all ultimately want to teach us the same thing. I already read that one. I meant to skip something. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, here we go. My favorite superhero is Doctor Strange. And this is the reason, because his understanding of the mystic arts and how his reality was shattered before him as he realized there is much more than what things seem to be. You want to know why a lot of us get drawn to superheroes like Doctor Strange and Superman and Batman and Iron Man and the Dark Phoenix, and I don't care whatever you want to name it. You want to know why we get drawn to things like that? Because deep down inside, we know that there's more to life than what it is that we are experiencing now. There's a part of your spirit that is crying and screaming to rip free. Okay, and all you know that if you have, all you can do is just tap in to that type of consciousness. You can become that thing. You can express that. There was a time when our souls and our spirits roamed free, and when we did that, everything was open to us. But when we came in the earth journey, our soul remembers, the flesh does not, and so the soul constantly yearns for that which it experienced at one time or another. And that is simply called freedom. Freedom to express yourself in any way you deem fit. Where there were no limitations. And anything you thought, you could achieve. And you weren't bound. Right? But the earth journey is for us to teach the earth realm, okay, to experience it, to understand it, to correct it, to perfect it, to report on it, and to learn ourselves, to evolve our own consciousness. All right, we get drawn to superheroes and action figures because we know without a shadow of a doubt that the things that they're reporting can actually be achieved. But you don't want to express that anymore. You did when you were a child, but you don't want to express that anymore. Why? Because they tell you, get rooted in reality. Okay, whose reality? Okay, let's keep going. Okay. I'm looking for something in particular. There was one that hit on something, and I'm hoping I did not leave it at my job. Honey, I was running late. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Some of these answers are a little bit funny, but I don't want to bring them up. Okay, we got that one. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Give me a moment, okay? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay. My thoughts and the nature of evil are, why is it here? What is its purpose? Can't wrap my mind around why some people enjoy it. I can't either, goddess. But I do know that it is necessary to balance out the things of the universe. And once again, it's not even a matter of good and evil. It's a matter of opposite polarities and what is being manifested, at the time. Again, I ask you, when we pray, okay, and we are in the vein of harming none, who enacts justice on your behalf? And are they evil? Okay, who balances out the scales? We have to remember, as long as there is free will, there will always be negativity. I don't care how perfect you think your reality is. For everybody, everybody's not going to like it. And there's always going to be someone that bumps against the grain. Okay? There's always going to be someone that antagonizes. There's always going to be someone that want to walk to the beat of their own drum. And guess what? You may view that as negative, okay? Right? But I view that as a catalyst of change. Typically, when these things start to happen and your peace and your world is becoming disturbed, it's because it's time for us to end. And therefore, we're moving on. And so, if we understand that we are all part of divine source, then who's really the catalyst behind it? Think about that for a second. Okay, check this out, check this out. I am trying to find this. No, 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 no. That's a beautiful one, though, but that's not the one that I'm looking for. I love that one, though. We're going to keep going. Okay. Thoughts on religion? God is not someone outside to be worshipped, but is within. Is that all? Oh, is within, and the end of the, and at the end of the day, truth and love is what matters. When you start to recognize that God is not outside of yourself to be worshipped and God is within, then you have already achieved a level of God consciousness, whether you know it or not. Okay? Once you realize that God is within and not outside, okay, not far distant from you, but actually a part of you, an essence, an energy that's going and coursing through your veins, you have already achieved that. I'm so proud of you, Dragon Goddess. Okay, let's keep on going. All right. Hold on. I'm still looking at it. He is so doggone funny. Some of these are actually pretty doggone funny. We got some superheroes that are Thor and Doctor Strange. We got Black Widow. We got Batman's. Okay. We already read that one. Already read that one. Okay, you think you're strange, guys? Dragons? You think you're strange? Listen to this. I am interested in learning and teaching about interstellar influences. Does that sound like a mind that is trapped on this earth? We got some superheroes. That's the Flash. The Flash leads with love, they said. We got some Wolverines. Regenerative abilities. Survivor. And can easily blend in and adapt to his surroundings. My God. Okay, I'm not reading all of this. Okay, I could go on for a very long time. I wanted to share that with you. And the most important reason why I wanted to share that with you is so that you can stop thinking that you're all alone, that you're by yourself, that people don't think like you, that you're just out there, that something's wrong with you, that you're strange, or that you're delusional. I want you to stop thinking that, okay? I want you to know and understand that there is a collective that is waking up, that is thinking on a level outside of the box, okay? These people, some of the ones that I read, are coming from all over the world, all right? Not only that, but different backgrounds and ethnicities. Australian, Polish, Native American, African American, Indian, Asian, Korean, okay? White, black, all of us collectively drawn to one another based off of what? The way that we think, the way that we're processing the information, the way that we are processing our experiences and our journeys. You got warriors here. You got warriors here that say, I stand for and against injustice. And they're going to do the groundwork. So am I. So are you. Okay? Now, for those of you, again, who I couldn't transmute it from the phone, not transmute, Lord have mercy. I couldn't I couldn't send it from my phone to the printer. I am once again going to reach out to you to, sometime this week and ask you to resubmit it some kind of way so that I can print it out. Hopefully it won't be too much of a bother for you. I am so proud of you. Okay, I love your independent thought. Remember, I said there were no right and wrong answers, but it does give me a glimpse on where you are, in your consciousness and how you think. And for the most part of you, all of you are positive, which means that you are having a blessed reality at this time. Let's continue to do that, and let's continue to bring our brothers and sisters right along with us, okay? To the best of our abilities. I love you guys. And thank you. I am Sophie. I love you all. Bye.